Good morning, Sunday the 17th of November. Welcome to a very chilly, fresh South Norfolk in the UK. It's about 5-6 degrees, but the reason why I'm doing this video, two reasons really. I bought myself a new little toy, which I'm now filming on a DJI Osmo Pocket 3. It's fairly fresh, fairly windy. I'm using the DJI mic with the fluffy dead cat thing on the front to see if the noise reduction does work. Blue sky in the back, and the sun is behind me, so I'll see how that interferes. Yeah, I decided to buy myself an upgrade. The DJI Pocket 3 isn't a cheap piece of equipment, but seems to be the best and the most used little vlogging camera, so I decided I'd buy one. It was not cheap, say £600. You get what you pay for. One of the reasons why I bought it was I can go from camera facing me with the press of a button. You can see where we're going to without turning the camera around by itself. You just literally tap a button on the screen. There you go. Or you triple press the joystick. So yeah, the other reason is I just want to clear something up about my video I done a couple of days ago. And if you don't know me, I always start saying, here I am, Neil Davison, 54 years old. I got diagnosed with prostate cancer a couple of years ago, and last year had the operation to remove. And unfortunately, I had a positive margin, which meant there was a cancerous tumour on the side, and it looks like it had got out and start touching other things. So throughout last year, the blood test just crept up to 0.2. It's a sign of a reoccurrence, and I was very lucky to be able to get radiation to the prostate bed fairly early. My surgeon, urologist, Mr. Illy, helped me push that through. And if you follow my channel, you'll know that I probably shouldn't have had the radiation as early, because the PET scan didn't pick nothing up, because 0.2 is the lowest it can pick something up. It didn't pick something up, and but I still went ahead with the radiation, which I was happy, because the way the blood was going up, it'd have been another 2 years before I got something done. So I started on 0.20, and we had the EBRT, which is external beam radiation therapy. Had 20 doses of that every day for a month, in April and May. So my video, which I sent out last week, was saying I wasn't happy with the NHS because they didn't agree with me doing a private test. My private test, which I pay for and fund, goes to 2 decimal places. And a lot of comments, I had people who could understand where I was coming from. Some very good comments actually. And the whole idea of this little video was, I didn't disagree with what the doctor was saying from a medical point of view. 0.07 to 0.04 probably doesn't mean a lot in medical terms, and I don't dispute that. And my oncologist doctor said, don't get too involved with all the second numbers. which I told him I totally disagreed with, totally and utterly, because a lot of this journey, if you get the mental health side right, then you're halfway there. You're halfway fighting the battle. And as I said to him, you know, it was me who's facing this, and you know, and I will do everything I can to keep myself positive. I'm just gonna have to get on the side. Someone's coming. The road is closed. Just 2 seconds. Morning. And when I first got diagnosed in December 22 with the bad news, I had to find something that kept me positive. It's a very, very fine line. Most people, a lot of people, sorry, not most, a lot of people can go into a depression, and if they haven't got a good backup, good family, good support, good work colleagues, then it's a long way back. So I have to decide and work out what works for me. Now, I've always been fairly upbeat and positive about my journey, and in the early days of me being diagnosed, I found just simple things like watching travel vlogs on YouTube. I love to go to different countries. I love to know about the cultures, and I love to watch different people in Asia, South America, Australia, and that kept me positive. Just before bed, I'm watching something that I like, so you go to bed in a positive frame rather than being negative and thinking negative things. It doesn't work for everybody, I know that. So then other things, I spoke to a lady at work and I said, you know, if you don't enjoy travel vlogs, there's always something that you like. And one thing I said to her about, which is a very positive thing and a very powerful thing, is music. Find music you like. Go to bed not just thinking about what's going on inside. Think about music you like. Just put it on YouTube, let it play, and go to sleep like that. You're sleeping in a very more positive way. Other different things that keep me positive is I do like my winter holiday. I do go to Tenerife as much as I can. We've just been to Cyprus for a week there. Who doesn't like a bit of vitamin D? Blue sky. It helps everybody. And a winter holiday, it keeps me, I don't like winter. It's now November, the start of winter here in the UK. Nights are dark. It's dark at 4:30. Doesn't get light till 7:45 in the morning. I don't suffer from sad syndrome, far from it. But I've got a holiday booked in January, just for 4 nights to Tenerife. And I'm going again in March for 5 nights. Got some good friends in Tenerife who I do meet up with, and a lot of my subscribers do come from the Facebook Tenerife Friends group that I set up. Rick and Shelley, Nelton, Nikki, Ali B, lots of friends on there who do support me through this journey. And it's another way where I can post videos and for people to see what's happening. A lot of people ask me, so again, yes, the videos will go on there, and if people want to watch, they can. So that keeps me positive. I don't know what's going inside. The radiation seems to be working, and again, in my other video I try to explain that my results of 0.07 down to 0.05 4 is a very positive step for me. Just going to cross the road, take my life in my hands. It's a very positive. If I can see the graph going down, so that keeps me in a positive frame of mind. So it was the mental health side what more upset me than the medical side, which the doctor told me, because not everybody can keep positive. They might have other things in their life, what's going on. They might not have family. And as I said to someone last week, since I've had my operation, there hasn't been a lot of aftercare support. No one's really rung you up and said, are you okay? Do you need a chat? Everything okay with you? You know, from your personal life, and you know where we are? No, that doesn't happen. They say, oh, give us a ring. Yeah, it doesn't happen. If you ring up somebody, you might get an appointment in about 3 or 4 weeks' time. And that's where this Durham Cancer Care come in. As I say, people know that the money I get on YouTube goes to Durham Cancer Care, a very small volunteer-run group. And I know any money I give to them just helps them keep their centre going for Bert and Mildred, or anybody who's affected by cancer. Anybody can go down there and have a tea, biscuit, and again, the more important thing is the mental health side, to talk it out, talk to somebody. So that's where we are. So just going to turn the corner, sun will probably be in my face. So this video was just, I say, I'm trying out the DJI Pocket 3. Plus I just want to clear up a few comments. I had a few comments who didn't understand about what I was trying to say. The second decimal place. Again, it was more the mental health side. If I'm paying for it, I'll do what I want, to be honest. And that's not in a negative way. I'll do whatever it takes to keep me positive and going. So I'm just going to pan around. This is the countryside where I live. Very flat. Norfolk is a flat part of the UK. It's autumn, middle of October. The strange thing around here is that we've had no rain for 6 weeks. Normally by now the ditches are full, and yeah, very wet, but in the last 6 weeks we've barely had nothing at all. So yeah, it's just a normal landscape. Leaves are coming off the trees now, so it's not going to turn colder. This week I believe temperatures are 3-4 degrees. Just got to get on the side. I've got a Waitrose lorry coming past me. Three, 4 degrees this week with a chance of a bit of snow. Winds are coming down from the north. So I'm just going to leave you with a nice picture of the landscape. So thanks very much for watching. We haven't got a test for another 3 months, and there we go. We haven't got another test till end of January, so we'll keep you posted from there. So thanks very much.